Welcome back to Learn Fast with RK. In this session, I am going to take an use case, palindrome, to explain you how the string handling functions will help us to solve this use case. If you are familiar with the strings, then you can get started. Otherwise, you can also verify my previous video about the string in the link given below. Without any further delay, let us dive into the problem. A palindrome is a word, number, phrase, or other sequence of the characters which reads the same backward as forward, such as Madam race car. Here, our algorithm is to find palindrome or not. It will take a input string and the result it will give whether the string is a palindrome or not. If we start begin, we need to read the string, copy the string into an auxiliary string so that the contents of the first string will not change. Then reverse the first string and find whether the reversed first string and the contents in the auxiliary string both are same or not. If same, display palindrome. Otherwise, display the given string is not a palindrome. Stop. Here typically we need functions for reading, copying, reversing and comparing the strings. So in this session, I would like to explain you the string functions which will do this job. In my previous session, I already explained you functions getS and then putS which will help us in reading and displaying the strings. Now I will introduce you new functions which are, first one is string copy, which copies one string to another. The syntax given like string copy, the destination string, comma source string. If this function gets executed, the contents of the source string will be copied into the destination string. The other function is string reverse function. This string reverse function will reverse the string which is passed as an argument. The contents of the str1 will now stored in str1 in the reverse sequence. The third one is string compare. String compare function will compare two strings. It will check character by character until it finds a first non-identical character and finds the difference of the first non-identical character. If the difference is a negative number, then string 1 is less than string 2. If the difference is 0, then both the strings are equal. If the difference is a positive number, string 1 is greater than string 2. Now let us write the program using string handling functions. Because we are using the string handling functions, we need to include the string.h. As per our algorithm, we need to have two string variables. One is to read a string, second one is to store the auxiliary string. Char str1 of 10 will declare a string variable of the size 10 characters. Str of 2 will also be allocated with 10 locations which can hold 10 characters. For a 32-bit processor, the size of each location will be 1 byte. For a 64-bit processor, the size of each location will be 2 bytes. Now the first step is to read the string. GetS function is used to read the string. Here we are displaying the message, enter string 1 and we are reading the string. Copy the contents of the string 2 to string 1. Without changing the contents in string 1, we have to copy the contents of string 1 to string 2. Hence we use a function called as a string copy. As I already told you that string copy function is having the syntax strcpy, destination string, comma source string. Here the contents of the string 1 will be copied into the contents of the string 2. Now to check whether the copying successfully is done or not, we are using one more string handling function which is putS. PutS will display the string. The next step is to reverse the first string. To reverse the first string, we use a string handling function strrev. This strrev function will take one string variable as an argument. Here we are passing the string 1 which we read from the console and we are reversing the string and storing back into the str1 itself, and we are displaying whether this string reverse is properly done or not using this statement putS. So now we are ready with the first string and then copied that to the second string and reverse the first string. Now we are ready with the reverse string and then the normal string. A palindrome is a sequence of the characters where the string and the reverse of the string both are equal. So now we are comparing the reverse string with the normal string using string compare function. String compare function will find out the first non-identical characters in these two strings and finds the difference, as I already mentioned in the description above. We need to check whether both the strings are equal or not. If both the strings are equal, the string compare function will return a 0. That means the string and the reverse of the string both are same, which means the given string is a palindrome. In other case, it is not a palindrome. So let us execute this program and check what will happen. We are giving one input variable, madam. So the given madam is a palindrome. Why? Because first we copied that into the second string and then we find out the reverse of the first string. Both the strings are same, hence it is displayed as a given string as a palindrome. Let us check for another case, race car. This race car is also a palindrome. Let us also verify whether our program is identifying a non-palindrome, hello. Since hello and the reverse of the hello are not the same, the program identified that string is not a palindrome. With this, we solve the use case to find the palindrome using the string handling functions. In this session, we discussed about the string handling functions, getS, which will read a string, strcpy, which will copy one string to other string, string reverse, which will reverse the given string, puts, which will display the string which is passed as an argument. All these functions are available in string.h. I will explain you the same scenario using the memory model. After the declaration, our memory model will look like this. Since our string 1 is allocated with the 10 bytes of the memory, this entire portion is occupied by the string 1. Similarly, we declare one more variable string 2 with a size 10. So this portion is marked as in string 2. Now whenever you enter a content in the console output, then it gets stored here. First we are reading the string 1. If we enter the value hello, we are going to verify for that case what will happen inside the memory. First it will load the contents of the hello to the string 1. Here automatically the \0 or the null character will be append to the given string. Now in the second case, we are copying the first string content to the second string. Now the second string is also populated with the same content in the first string. Third step is to find the reverse of the first string. Hence we are reversing the contents in the string 1. Now first string is having the contents of the reverse string. We need to compare the string 1 and then string 2. The first character in the string 1 is O and the first character in the string 2 is H. Both are non-identical. Hence the string comparison will return a non-zero value. Then it will conclude that the given string hello is not a palindrome. Let us check with another case, madam. So in this case, we are reading the contents to the string 1 as madam. Then in the second step, we are copying the contents of the string 1 to string 2. Now we are reversing the string 1. After the reversing the string 1, the contents will remain the same. The string compare function will compare character by character. It will start from the start from the 0th location of the string 1, 0th location of the string 2. Both are same. Likewise, it will continue till the end. Since all the characters are same, string compare function will return a 0, which is a conclusion that the given string is a palindrome. I hope you understand the use of the string copy, string comparison, string reverse, getS, and then puts string handling function in this session. If you like this video, please like, share, and then subscribe. Don't miss any update from this channel by clicking the bell button bottom. Thank you for listening to this session.